Alley. Thanks very much. And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the center position. And for the Heat, inside it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Butler in at the 3. And the matchup at center tonight bears watching, Brent. When you look at the evolution of that position, what do you see?
Well, I think more agility and more athleticism. The centers have to catch up with the speed of the game. And now their skill set, BA, is not on the block back to the basket trying to find opportunities to score. It's playing on the perimeter, not just shooting, but making plays.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Butler with a steal. Here's Lowry. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes.
Feels like Jimmy Butler is getting better on how he finds the open teammates, really elevating his playmaking skills.
There's Young with the 3. Collins passes to Young. And it's all from three-point range. And it's Miami's ball. It's a 5-point game. And the call will be against John Collins. That's his first foul. Young against Lowry. Outside Robinson. Here's Tucker. Outside Butler. Back to Tucker. Nice move.
Capella like a brick wall right now, using his entire body to create that kind of coverage.
And known for his fashion sense as well. Tucker especially proud of his shoe collection.
I mean, Tucker brought 100 pair of sneakers to the bubble in Orlando. He has around 5,000 pairs overall. Even unveiled a sneaker loft because he has shoes all over his house.
Back to Lowry. 6 on the shot clock. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Young against Lowry. Collins passes to Bogdanovich. Pass to Capella. Robinson with a steal. In transition, here they come. Here's Adebayo. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Almost perfect in the game to start, 3 of 4.
Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. From about 16, can't get it to drop.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Hunter against Butler. Shoots.
Come on.
And it goes out of bounds. That went off Capella. Here's Lowry from deep three-point range. Offensive rebound. Here's Robinson. Outside Butler to the inside. And slam dunk by Tucker.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Here's Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Serbian shooting guard showing that he has the ability to get up.
Lowry outside. Pass to Adebayo. Outside for Butler. Shot clock at 5. Lowry against Young. Capella with a rebound.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Hunter passes to Young. Misses the 3.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
Out to Lowry. Fires from the wing. Left side Tucker. Goes back up. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it.
Hawks ball.
The Hawks trailing. Now Young. Oh, there's the alley.
And the scoring is one thing, but Young's ability to set his teammates up, just as important.
Young against Lowry. Pass to Robinson. Miami, no good that time either. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Hunter for three. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Robinson. Lowry outside. That'll count. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Heat out in front. They lead by 3. That's good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the 5. Out left to the wing. Collins against Lowry. Bogdanovich passes to Collins. The shot no good. The Heat go the other way with it. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Heat culture is all about work, and this roster is littered with overachievers. Jimmy Butler said, quote, "The Miami Heat look for those diamonds in the rough. Players that are hungry, players that have some dog in them and play for one another. These guys do what it takes to be in the league for a while." Brian?
Boy, they compete, right, Allie? Thanks for that. Fires it. Back to Capella. Collins finds Capella. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, the way you keep plays alive is with some effort and John Collins giving it to you.
Pass to Tucker. Outside Butler. Right side Robinson. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Tucker, no good.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss. Capella's journey to the NBA. Born in Switzerland, school in France, a project in 2014, and 90 minutes in just his first season, BA.
Lowry against Young. And the call will be against John Collins. That's foul number 2 for him.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's Tucker.
Well, he's very engaged right now, John Collins, defensively, and that's starting to make a difference for the team.
Atlanta gets it back, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hunter. The Heat with the lead. Lots of credit has to go to the Houston Rockets. Brent, they stayed patient developing Capella, and he's turned into a great center.
Yeah, part of that development was being in the G League for a number of games for him to get his conditioning and his feet wet. And then he was amazing during that 2014-15 season. Huge strides in playing alongside James Harden. Capella took a big confidence jump as well.
Pass to Young. And here's Hunter. Kicks it out to Collins. 5 on the clock. Here's Capella. Miami grabs the miss. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Back to Tucker. To the middle. Outside for Butler. Lets it go from deep. And the Heat, another 3.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Outside Young. Up and over Lowry. Young misses. Miami has gone 2 for 2 from outside the arc here in the second quarter. Back to Butler. Shakes him. Out to Lowry. Pass to Tucker. Right side, Butler. Out of bounds. It'll be Hawks ball.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
And the Heat making a change here. Morris is checked in. Young, the pass to Hunter. Collins outside. Tipped away. Pass to Young. Fires the three. Collins. It's good on the putback.
Just seems like Collins salivates when the ball is up there like that, ready to rock the rim.
Lowry against Young. Here's Robinson. Outside Butler. Lowry finds Butler. Here he goes. Morris left side. Outside Robinson. For three, Lowry. That shot missing. And it'll be the Hawks taking it the other way. And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
A different look for Miami. Strus, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. Hero comes in for Robinson. And Victor Oladipo is subbed in for Lowry. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Ooh, it's slammed in by Oladipo.
You got to get in front of Oladipo or else you're going to see things like that. We don't mind.
Here's Young. That one's good. 2 for 8 now.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Oladipo against Young. Hero for 3. That one doesn't drop. Outside Bogdanovich. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Heat. They lead by.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. They did lead by as many as 7 points.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, you got to like what John Collins has done in this game.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Wayne Dedmon is out there with Markieff Morris. Then there's Tyler Hero. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's Strus in at the small forward position. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
And you love Bogdanovich and just the versatility he brings, BA.
Oladipo against Young. And Collins with the slam.
That connection with Collins, that's an impressive play and very, very high percentage.
Oladipo against Young. Here's Dedmon. Back to Oladipo. "14 feet away. They grab their own miss. Kicks it to Hero. Pass to Strus. Hero outside. Here's Dedmon. Guarded by Capella. Hero for 3. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got his 5th rebound in this one. And as for Bogdanovich's ability to play anywhere on the floor, Brent, that's something that adds a lot of value to a player in today's NBA.
Think about second side actions in the NBA where the ball swings away from a primary scorer. Can the next guy do something with the ball? Bogdanovich certainly can. He could shoot it. He could put it down and make decisions. That kind of versatility pays off.
Hero, the pass to Adebayo. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's Williams. There's the drive. Oladipo with a block.
Good timing from Victor there as he swipes that one away.
Inside. And stolen by Herter. Only one man back on D. Here's Reddish. He's guarded by Oladipo. Count that one.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
The Heat have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Pass to Strus. Adebayo with it. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now.
Watch out when Adebayo gets vertical. That's a big bam.
The Hawks have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. As a Rookie of the Year award winner yourself, Grant, what do you see as the biggest challenge facing today's rookie?
I honestly think with all the information and expectations, the hardest thing for young players today is meeting those expectations. Because of all the great rookies who've come before and gone on and had success right away, that pressure a lot of times can be a lot for a young player entering the league.
Morris finds some space. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And now it's a 7-point Heat lead.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
They get it back. Here's Jang. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
Well, he seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Dedmon. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Adebayo's checked in for Dedmon.
Bam Adebayo.
The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Williams in the post. He's guarded by Oladipo. Williams' shot is good.
Right now, no shaking Sweet Lou when he's close to the basket. He's good at looking off the defense.
Williams against Oladipo. 51 seconds left in the third. Ooh, it's slammed in by Oladipo.
Well, you combine quickness and explosiveness for Victor Oladipo on display right there. Tough to contain.
Williams against Oladipo. Pass to Reddish. The shake. And the layup is up and in. Reddish has got 4 points in the quarter.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
We've got 22 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Oladipo with the ball. Guarded now by Williams.
Oladipo executed that pick and roll well. Remarkable at scoring whenever he gets room to shoot off the screen.
The Hawks have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Outside, Williams. Good D by Adebayo.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
The third quarter comes to a close. Heat out front, leading by 5. And we're coming. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Hawks. Cam Reddish is out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then there's Lou Williams. Then there's Kevin Huerter. And it's Jang in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Young, the pass to Collins. To the inside. And Capella gets it to go on the assist by Collins.
And Capella just smashing through the contact on the inside that time.
And here's Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. From downtown. Capella with a rebound.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
And not often we get treated to a solo alley-oop.
It takes precision timing for sure. Lowry against Young. Now here's Lowry. He's closely guarded. Pass to Adebayo. And that comes off the assist by Lowry.
Bam trying to expand his game a little bit as he's able to knock down the catch-and-shoot jumper.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
And we just got a second look there at an exceptional mobile one block.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Lowry with it. The three. No good there.
They've been able to have some team success in this game despite what's been an awful shooting night for him.
Here's Collins. That one falls.
It's pretty clear that Collins is settling in to the strengths of his game.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Back to Lowry. Hey, rejected by Capella. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Hawks have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Young, the pass to Capella. To take the lead.
Bam's getting so much better about understanding the length and where it is that he can be best to cover ground.
Here's Butler. And he was fouled while in the... And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Over the break, I listened in on Nate McMillan's huddle. He asked his players to really push the tempo. He wants to see quicker transition into the open court so they have a chance to score before the defense can set up. Trying to use their speed to full advantage, guys.
Back to Young. Stolen by Lowry. Robinson with it. And it's Young picking him up. Here's Butler. Finished off the break. Butler's got 4 points now in the quarter. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Heat?
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
Well, looking up and down the stat sheet here, I'm seeing those second chance points jump out at me. They've done a great job on the offensive glass.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Victor Oladipo.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from that.
And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look. So the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Now here's Lowry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Robinson. And that one hits the back iron. For Atlanta, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the 4th. Capella, the pass to Hunter. Back to Capella to tie it up. And there's a 3-second violation. The Heat have got 2 of 8 shots to drop in the final quarter. Now Lowry. 56 seconds left to play in the 4th. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. Count it!
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
And Young draws the double. Bogdanovich with it. Picked up by Tucker. The kick out to Young. With the drive. Adebayo grabs the board. 30 seconds left in the 4th quarter. The 3 is up. And Lowry is good for 3. And it's a 7-point Heat lead.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead, but time's dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Here's Adebayo. So it's Miami picking up the win. Boy, Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Slugging it out. The different styles, but the same goal, to dominate the painted area.
And let's check Miami's starting lineup. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point. And for the Suns, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. Clock at 6. And Booker puts up a deep 3. No good with the triple. Butler against Bridges. Pass to Lowry. Back to Butler. And too long on the shot. Outside Booker. Driving in. Ayton, no good.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
And you know, Grant, Bam Adebayo expanding his offensive game. He's got a legitimate shot. He's a legitimate threat from mid-range now.
I mean, Adebayo, he takes a lot of shots from mid-range. He does a good amount of damage with his shot. I figure it's just a matter of time before those become three-point attempts.
Well, you almost feel bad for the defender here, right? He tries to challenge Jimmy Butler's shot, times it pretty well, but gets tricked by the pump fake.
I mean, it is crazy to think how far Jimmy Butler has come. I mean, didn't see a lot of the floor in his first 2 seasons. Then soon after, he made 4 straight All-Star games.
And the basket by Bridges.
Well, in catch-and-shoot opportunities, you've got to have good feet and pre-shot preparation. Mikal Bridges, yes, sir.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Robinson passes to Lowry. Here's Adebayo. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, not sure who was responsible for the block out, but this guy got in there and dug out his points.
Pass to Booker. Pulls up on the wing. Yes! And it's Paul with the assist that time. And Butler in his career, Grant, he won Most Improved Player in 2015.
I mean, it's like he became a 20 points per game player overnight. You feel like Butler just needed a chance in the NBA. And I'll tell you what, he's made the most of everything he's had.
Bridges outside. From deep. Sinks it from distance. Bridges has got 6 points.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Robinson passes to Lowry. Down low. And slam dunk by Tucker.
Well, I think with his ability to shoot off the dribble, the defense has got to understand how to play Kyle Lowry. He loves these opportunities, and so many of his assists come off these pick and rolls.
Now here's Paul. And that's a foul called on Duncan Robinson. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Outside Booker, 6 to shoot.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
The Suns need to get off a shot. Shoots.
Well, at just 6 foot, Kyle Lowry has such a low center of gravity, and he uses it well on the defensive end. So hard to shake.
Booker on the take with the clock winding down.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
For Miami, they've gone 2 of 4 so far. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Booker against Robinson. Pass to Lowry. Back to Robinson. Deflected. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker. Stolen by Booker. And he makes it on the layup. He's got 6.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Miami trailing. Lowry outside. Outside Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Tries a 10-footer. And it's good for 2.
Just really smart distribution from Jimmy Butler right there. He's putting a bigger emphasis on getting his teammates involved.
Outside Paul. He shoots it. Good chance here for Crowder. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Here's Lowry. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Butler passes to Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
Pass to Booker. Back to Paul. Lets the three fly. Here's Ayton. Outside for Booker. Bridges outside. 5 to shoot. Booker with it. Picked up by Tucker. And Booker with the jam.
Well, make the right play at the rim. Devin Booker sees an opportunity and doesn't hesitate.
Lowry outside. Fires in the triple. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. The Suns on top. They're up by 3. We'll get right back. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
I love the determination. They want to go after every rebound out there and overwhelming to the opposition right now.
And let's take a look at Miami. Heading the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. And it's Adebayo in at the 5. Paul against Lowry for 3. And it's Paul with the 3.
Well, there's so much confidence in his ability to make range shots. Chris Paul knocks down the 3. Boy, Devin Booker is just such an explosive force on the offensive end. He can take over a game each and every night he steps between the lines.
The Suns leading. Six on the shot clock. And stolen by Adebayo. Pass to Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Boy, out in transition, Butler gets his eyes on the rim, and there's no denying him.
Boy, when Booker gets locked indoors, he's as deadly as they come in the NBA.
Well, the list of guys who've gone for a 70-point eruption is still very short. 20 points per game for almost the entirety of his career. This guy scores with ease. I don't care what defender you send it in.
Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Tucker. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Paul passes to Booker. On the wing, Crowder. Checked by Tucker. Outside Booker. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still heaved.
And the Heat with some changes. Dedmon's checked in for Adebayo. Morris comes in for Tucker. And it's Hero in for Robinson. That free throw good from Booker.
Let's remember that during his 1 year in college, Devin Booker played alongside Karl Anthony Towns on a team that finished 39-1. Can you imagine dealing with both those guys?
Hero outside. Three-pointer. The Suns clear it. Ayton finds Paul. Takes it inside. Ayton passes to Paul. Back to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Boy, look at how natural DeAndre Ayton looks in the pick and roll. This guy is smart. He understands how to navigate.
Pass to Dedmon. Here in quarter two, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And here's Butler outside. Not going to go that time. Now the Suns take it the other way. Bridges passes to Ayton, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Well, you think about DeAndre Ayton, it's his size that comes to mind, and he understands how to utilize that to score.
And the Heat call time here. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. And they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
So Miami ends up going with a new group. 1:43 left in the first half of this one. Payne. It's rebounded by Morris. For Miami, they've gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. Here's Strus. He drops it from range.
Hey, you leave him open, he's going to make the defense pay for that level of disrespect.
Now here's Payne. 1:16 left to play in the second quarter. Here's McGee outside Payne. Here's Shamet. He's guarded by Hero. Just 5 on the clock. Tries yet again. Shamet, no good. The Heat have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. That one's good from Morris on the assist by Hero. And now just a 5-point Phoenix lead. Now Payne. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pass to Kaminsky. Back to Payne. From the arc. It's rebounded by Morris.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Strus's shot is off. For Phoenix, they've gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Here's Johnson. Jacks up a 3. Outside Payne. Driving inside. And the layup falls.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's mostly due to their
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Devin Booker had it going on in the first quarter. He had 10 points and 1 block. And that should do it.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Cameron Johnson out there with Frank Kaminsky. And then it's Landry Shamet. Then there's JaVale McGee. And it's Payne in at the point. And that's the group for Monty Williams as we begin the second half. Payne, the pass to Johnson. McGee with it, working on Dedmon. And here's Payne outside. And it's Miami with a rebound. You know, ever since the Orlando bubble, Payne has been a much improved player, Doris.
Oh, there's no doubt Cameron Payne used the momentum gained in Orlando. That confidence has carried over, and now he's finding himself a rotation player who's making contributions.
Pass to Shaman. Now here's Johnson. The three is up. And so the ball out of bounds. McGee touched it last.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Here's Oladipo. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's Strus. Pass to Dedmon. Oladipo with the ball. Oh, and Johnson with a block. Here's Shaman. He's guarded by Hero. Now here's Kaminsky. Here's Shaman. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Payne, pass to Kaminsky. Oh, sweet move. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Suns lead by 5.
Put the first 3 misses behind them and finally ended their third quarter drought.
And here's Oladipo. To the paint. Here's Dedmon. And good. Coming on the setup by Oladipo.
You love the quick decision-making of Victor Oladipo, especially in the pick and roll, where he can slice and dice the defense with his passing ability.
Pass to Payne. Second half of play here. We're just under 2.5 minutes past. Johnson finds Payne. The three. It's rebounded by Morris. Morris has got 4 rebounds now.
Well, this is the night you look at your teammates and tap them on the back and say, good job, because for him, he's been struggling all night.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Here's Shamet. Payne against Oladipo.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Outside Payne, and the foul called on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Here's Payne. Oladipo knocks it loose.
Wow, the athleticism we talk about with Victor Oladipo. Send it back.
The Heat have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Oladipo, the pass to Hero. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Pass to Morris. For the lead. Out to Oladipo. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Morris can't hit. Phoenix has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Outside Payne. Inside. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. Lowry with it. Outside Robinson. Back to Lowry. Outside Butler. Stolen by Bridges. And now the Suns fast break. Ayton passes to Booker. Ayton. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Suns lead by 3.
What a fantastic offensive rebounder. Ayton's so good at using his physical advantages.
Robinson on the wing. Back to Lowry. All alone. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Lowry's got his second bucket of the night.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Outside Paul. Bridges finds Paul. The three-pointer off the mark. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Suns ahead, leading by 1. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. On the floor for Miami, starting the 4th quarter. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Butler in at the 3. Miami trailing. Robinson passes to Butler. Stolen by Bridges. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. For 3, Booker. The shot won't fall. And the Heat going the other way now. Outside Robinson. To the inside. Here's Tucker. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Phoenix is shooting around 41%. Lowry against Paul. Pass to Bridges from behind the arc. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one.
Court vision, intellect, basketball IQ, the masterful distributor that is Chris Paul.
Robinson on the wing. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Pass to Bridges. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th. Paul passes to Bridges. Clock at 6. Into the lane. And it's Bridges with the jam.
If you overplay Mikal Bridges to take the jump shot, that's creating driving lanes, and he'll take advantage.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Back to Robinson. To the middle. Stolen by Ayton. Crowder with it. Guarded by Adebayo. Now here's Bridges. Outside Booker. Pass to Ayton. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. And here's Adebayo. Drills the baseline jumper.
Just another thing that Bam brings to your team. The ability to knock down jumpers.
Paul against Lowry. Bridges outside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
It goes on Bam Adebayo.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the point.
After winning 2 championships in college at Villanova before turning pro, I think Mikal Bridges has the next championship in his sights. That's an NBA title.
Pass to Robinson. Back to Lowry.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Lowry against Paul. Drives to the hoop. Crowder finds Booker. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Quality decision making off that pick and roll. Booker just taking what the defense gives him.
Lowry against Paul. to Lowry. Here's the three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Now Bridges. A minute 4 left in the fourth quarter. Let's go with a three. Adebayo grabs the board. For Miami, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Here's Butler. The rebound by Bridges. Don't do anything silly. Just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs. Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
Ayton, no good. And Miami has possession. 11-point game. For three, Robinson. Can't hit that one. And it's Phoenix's ball. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Booker fires from way outside. Fast break Miami. Can't cash it in from close range. Here's Crowder. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Here's a shot from earlier as the Suns arrived at the arena.
Thanks a lot, BA.
A long wait in the valley for winning basketball. It's back. Good stuff, Alan. Here are the 5 for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. And for the Hawks, in the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. Young finds Collins. And these are 2 young teams, rare for youth to be served in this league. But, Grant, you didn't seem to have any trouble back in your day, partner.
Well, BA, I played 4 years at Duke, so I came in right away ready to contribute. And that's right. I was fortunate enough to make the All-Star team in my rookie season, too. So I came in ready.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Another shot. And Bogdanovich with the lay-in.
Bogdanovich got himself in a great spot just reading where that carom was coming off of the rim and collected it.
Outside Paul. About a minute into this first quarter. Paul with another miss. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. And Booker pulls it down. Stolen by Young. Inside, here's Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Got to have good court awareness, and it was on display right there from Bogdanovich.
Outside Booker. Back to Paul. And the layup is good off the glass.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Young, the pass to Collins. Here's Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
Grant, it seems like Collins is one of those guys you can depend on for a 2010 stat line just about every night.
Yeah, he's a double-double machine. He's as consistent as they come offensively, and with his hustle, his rebound numbers are never lagging.
Now here's Crowder. Outside Paul. Just 5 to shoot. Fires high post. That one no good. And Atlanta will come the other way.
A bit of a rut here early, just 1 of 4 so far.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Pass to Ayton. The kick out to Paul. It's Booker on the wing. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
Want to be an all-star guard like Devin Booker? You might want to start hitting your share of triples.
About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter.
2 minutes.
Bridges against Hunter. Outside Bogdanovich. It's hauled in by the Suns. Now here's Paul. 1:36 left in the opening quarter. Here's Crowder. Capella with a rebound.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Bogdanovich with it. Now guarded by Crowder. Down low. Here's Young. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Young's got 5.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
Outside Paul. Pass to Crowder. Outside for Booker. Another three for Phoenix.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Now Young. 5 points in the game. Hunter on the wing. Back to Bogdanovich. To the inside. Here's Capella. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area. Huh?
Paul passes to Booker. And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Booker, the pass to Ayton.
They haven't had that much success in the paint.
Excellent D there from Capella. And Hunter, here we go, to the paint. Collins. Pass to Bogdanovich. And here's Young. Capella in the high post. Crowder with a steal. Booker fires from way outside. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. A big... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
First team foul.
Young with it. Collins outside. Takes the 3. Here's Capella. Hunter on the wing. Back to Capella. Just 5 on the clock. Young, the pass to Capella. Second chance effort. Yep, that one's good. Capella's got 6.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Paul against Young. Paul with the bucket. Paul's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
So good with the handle is Chris Paul, putting the D on its heels. What an incredible leader Chris Paul is. So much talked about leading up to last year in their appearance in the finals. There's a reason why he's one of the greatest point guards of all time.
Pass to Capella. Paul against Young. Here's Capella. Ayton with the defensive effort. The Suns trailing, and Paul, as you mentioned, the quintessential leader in the NBA.
Well, you think about selflessness at the point guard position, and Chris Paul has been about that his entire career. And he knows the game inside and out. He's remarkable.
And here's Young. He's got 5. Here's Collins. Paul with a steal. And now the Suns fast break. Right wing. Ayton finds Crowder. Out to Bridges. He's off on that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Young, the pass to Collins. Back to Young. Stolen by Ayton. Here's Booker. He takes it in. And Collins with the big block.
Good timing defensively. Collins just up there, the long arms, and quick off the deck.
Young, the pass to Collins. And the call will be against John Collins. That's his first foul of the game.
He's gotten a little too sloppy turning the ball over twice in the last 3 minutes. These mistakes can really start to add up.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great sendback.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Bridges down low, Hunter covering, and Crowder with the jam.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Here's Here's Young. Pass to Hunter. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Hawks lead by 7. Well, we've seen the rise in advanced metrics in the NBA brand. New numbers like effective field goal percentage. What do you think of them?
Well, I like them because, BA, they give you a better evaluation of the player and maybe the shot selection and how it is you can find more efficiency in the way that some guys approach what they do offensively.
Booker, good.
First 3 of the quarter and 3rd overall, guys. The defense might want to step up just a little bit on him from this point on.
Outside Young to the inside. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Just do your work, try to get open, and Trey's going to find you.
Pass to Paul. 1:16 left in the first half. Now here's Ayton. Back to Paul. Now here's Ayton. Guarded by Capella. And Ayton with the stuff.
Well, you play pick and roll offense, you've got the perfect point guard in Paul. That's a lot of P's.
Young, the pass to Collins. Outside Bogdanovich. Outside Young. Pass to Capella. Here's Bogdanovich. Kept alive. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
So he has the size and can get up quickly. Ayton with the throwback.
And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. That's his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Payne, pass to Kaminsky. And down it goes. 2 points. Now just a 2-point Atlanta lead.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Here's Young. And that one drops for him. Young's got 7 points in the game.
Trae Young has such good handle and creates so much space for himself, and he can get to the rim.
Outside Payne. On the take. Good D by Bogdanovich. The shot misses. And we're through the first half of... Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us. Ernie Johnson. After 2 quarters, it's Atlanta out in front. They hold a 4-point lead. Kenny, what would... And that does it for our halftime.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Kicking off the second half, here's Monty Williams 5. We've got Cameron Johnson. Frank Kaminsky is out there with JaVale McGee. Then there's Cam Payne, and it's Shamet in at the 2-guard spot.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Pass to Herter. McGee with a double team. Outside Gallinari. Buries it from 3. Gallinari's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Nice swing action there. Gallo, he simply squares up and rises to the occasion.
Left side Johnson. There's the drive. McGee. And a nice finish on the layup. McGee's got his second bucket on the night.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Pass to Herter. Banked it in off the glass. Herter's got his first 2 points of the night.
Focused shot there and a tough one. Give Herter credit.
Here's Shamet. Herter defending. Shoots it from the high post. Payne against Williams. Kaminsky, the pass to Johnson. Goes up from the top of the key. That's short off the rim.
He lacks defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Williams with it. And it's Payne picking him up. And there's the foul. It's on Lou Williams. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile one block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Here's Shamet. Herder defending. Shamet no good. The Hawks leading. From outside the arc. And they'll get another chance. Here's Reddish. Another one falls for Atlanta.
Quick trigger from Reddish there speaks to his confidence. He just let that one fly.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Left side Johnson. Off the left rim and out. For Atlanta, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Reddish. Nice move. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And now a 9-point Hawks lead.
Reddish pinballing, fighting his way through the defense, and then finding a way to score.
Payne, pass to McGee, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Gallinari. And here's Payne outside. Kaminsky finds Payne. 5 on the clock. Back to Kaminsky.
There's a stellar effort from Gallinari there, really contesting.
Great D that time from Gallinari. Here's Reddish, covered by Johnson. Johnson with a double team. Here's Reddish. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Phoenix has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game.
Big expectations on Cam Reddish as he came into the league and now starting to adapt to more and more minutes.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Historically, a few franchises have gobbled up most of the NBA championships. A significant number of teams have never won a title, though. However, we're in an interesting time. A lot of those franchises are looking for their first title. They're among the top teams now. And guys, they're hoping to get on the board.
Oh, yes. Very interesting, Allie. Thanks for that. And while Cam Reddish has certainly had his obstacles since joining the league, he's proven he's ready to learn, Brent.
I think that's the most important thing is after you get over the anger, hey, trust me, they get angry first, is just to settle in and say, what can I work on and where can I start to earn minutes on the floor? Cam's starting to do that, and he's starting to grow.
Outside for Gallinari. Here's Jang. It's hauled in by the Suns. Outside Payne. Pass to Kaminsky. To the middle. Here's McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. And he gets the bucket. Williams has got his first 2 points.
Well, even when you get physical with Lou Williams, he'll use that against you. Keeps his balance that time.
Here's Shamet. The 3 ball. Gallinari pulls it in. Here's Reddish. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. The team is pumped up.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. 0 chance to stop that.
And that's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. For 3, Booker. Crowder, the pass to Paul. Back to Crowder. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Hunter with the ball. And it's Paul picking him up.
Put that one-man show on Broadway.
That's That's one way to go with the alley-oop. Young against Paul. Driving to the basket. Booker for three. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Part of why they have this lead, they're doing the little things out there. I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
Paul against Young. Paul can't get it to go. And for the Hawks, they're shooting it at 61%, a terrific average. Collins passes to Hunter. Young with it. Fires from deep. Hauled in by Paul.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Ayton, no good. The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Takes a 3. He can't hit that time. Now the Suns take it the other way. 3-pointer, Bridges. Young against Paul. Good chance here for Crowder. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time.
Crowder can knock down a mid-range shot from time to time.
Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Crowder with a steal. And now the Suns fast break. Paul against Young. Outside for Booker. Bridges outside. Pass to Paul. Pure from 3-point range. Now just a 5-point Hawks lead.
This is how Chris Paul keeps the defense honest, making enough threes that you can't leave him alone anywhere on the floor.
Here's Bogdanovich. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Young from long range. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Now here's Paul. Outside Booker. It's Bridges on the wing.
2 minutes remaining.
Back to Booker.
2 minutes.
6 to shoot. And Booker with the jam.
That's got to feel good. A guy who can score, stepping up and hitting buckets, as important as that one.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Here's Collins. Pass to Capella. Outside Young. Knocks down the long J.
Not a ton of times where Young is off the ball in a situation for catch and shoot, but he's still capable.
Now here's Booker. Launches a 3. The rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got rebound number 7 tonight. For 3, Bridges. Hits the trifecta. Bridges has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And Bridges elevating his game. Woo!
Now Young. 1:03 left. Oh,
yes, sir!
Wow!
And maybe not the first guy you think about. Collins in the club.
Young against Paul. Pass to Bridges. Launches it. Rebounded by the Hawks. They've led by as much as 10. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul. Young against Paul. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth. Inside, here's Capella. Paul with a steal.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
Booker finds Crowder. Money!
Booker more and more becoming a double threat, not just to score the ball, but starting to realize he can set up his teammates.
And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
Young with it. Shot clock at 5. From deep. The shot no good. Phoenix calls timeout. They're losing by 3. 1 second left in the fourth quarter here. Guys, your thoughts?
No choice but to go for the 3. Maybe set up a screen to carve out some space and get a clean look.
All right, we present our New Balance player of the game, Trae Young.
Yeah, really the standout element of this game tonight was his offense and his ability to get inside by cutting the defense to shreds, finding lanes, even making them, and relentlessly attacking the hoop.
And so it's Atlanta who scrapes by with a win.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the
Kevin, thanks.
Good story. Hard work does pay off, David. Thank you so much. So here's Miami's starting group. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at point. And for the Hawks. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. Awesome backcourt battle tonight, Steve. Let me ask, are we in a guard-centric league right now?
I think we are, Kevin. I mean, obviously it was more balanced back in the day, guards and bigs. But with the three-point shot, it has really made this a guard league.
Bogdanovich wide open. Trains it from beyond the arc.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Adebayo. It's Robinson, top of the key. And he's off on his first shot of the game. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. It's a 3-point game. That one a little long.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
It's stolen by Capella. Hunter kicks to Bogdanovich. Shoots over Tucker. Collins in the post. Robinson on him. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And here's Miami. And Duncan Robinson, Steve, one of the more pure shooters in the NBA. He can definitely hurt you from deep.
Yes, he can, Kevin. Robinson has a very easy shot. Great percentages from 3. Well above the 40% mark on his career.
Young taking his time here. Feeds it to Capella. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Pass to Capella. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
That's why they get Clint the ball right there. His teammates trust him to score in the paint.
Outside Robinson. Adebayo against Capella. Adebayo kicks to Butler. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
5 on the clock. Here's Adebayo.
Always impressed with Capella's commitment level, especially at the defensive end.
Bucket is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now, here is Young. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Lowry passes to Robinson. Trying to get open is Adebayo. And it's Robinson, that time on the assist by Lowry.
We've seen that from Lowry for a long time. A fantastic passer of the basketball.
Hawks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Young outside. Kicks it out to Collins. Over Lowry. Nifty move. Back to Young to the left side wing. The feed to Capella. Butler with the steal. In transition, here comes Miami. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Collins. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And he shot foul shots at about a 75% clip a season ago.
Both shots good from the stripe. So it's Atlanta now, trailing by 2. Young outside. He feeds it to Collins. And Young kicks to Capella. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And the Heat shooting 43% since taking the floor today. Lowry from outside. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
And it's Capella missing. For Miami, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Both free throws good from Tucker. There's 37 seconds left in the first. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Young dishes to Capella. Over Adebayo. And Adebayo sends it back. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists in the game. Young outside. No good again that time.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
And we reach the end of the first quarter. Heat out front. They're up by 7. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Heat.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnovers.
On the floor for Miami. Backcourt here for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 spot.
It's exciting to think about how much more John Collins might grow as a player. His shooting is obviously strong, but he's always working towards reaching that next level as a player.
And Robinson throws it down. Young with the ball. Greg, when you think about areas where John Collins is sharpening his game, the defensive end of the floor jumps to mind.
Yeah, and Kevin, that defense is something he's working on, and he's already made big strides. I know he's ready to put in the work to reach his ultimate potential.
Capella with it. Robinson picks him up. To the middle. Stolen by Robinson. In transition, here comes Miami. Butler with the ball.
Just a fantastic job running the floor by Jimmy Bucket.
Young outside. Takes it inside. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Passes it to Butler. Young with the steal. It's 2-on-1. And here we go. Here's Bogdanovich. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his second personal foul.
Even though he spends a lot of time on the perimeter, Bogdanovich goes 6'6", 220. He's a threat inside.
And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both.
Muscling through contact, one of Lowry's specialties. Very strong upper body.
Now, here is Young. He's got 6. Outside Bogdanovich. He kicks it to Collins. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. The Heat leading by 7. Lets it go from deep. That's good from Lowry on the assist by Robinson. Lowry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration on that front when you look at head coaches and front office positions. All-star Karl Anthony Towns said, men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark. Not just with a jersey on, but with a suit on. Guys?
Thank you, David. Adebayo on the follow. And now a 12-point Heat lead.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now, here is Young.
Trey Young. And that's his first personal foul.
Miami's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. There's the pass to Butler. Over Hunter. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Young, no good.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Now, here's Butler. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Back to Adebayo. Atlanta with the rebound. 58 seconds left in the first half of the game. To stop the run, here's Capella. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Miami leading by 14. And Lowry puts up a deep 3. Collins grabs the miss.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
Shots good from Young.
Here in the second quarter, he's looking much more comfortable with his offense.
And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for the Miami Heat. 24 seconds left to play in the first half. Miami no good on that time either.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Young against Robinson. Young inside. Can't hit from in close. And so it's Miami up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Kyle.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter on.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here. So it's Miami who's out on top at the half. They are leading by 12. And that's...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court right now for the Hawks. On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Gallinari is out there with Jang, and it's Williams at the point guard. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Oladipo, the pass to Morris. No good on the shot. Some solid defense from Gallinari. Dedmon's shot is off. The Hawks trail by 12. Here's Herter. Dishes to Jang. And stolen by Dedmon. And here's the break. Launches the three. Doesn't go for him. And Atlanta will go the other way.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Williams with a clean look. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. The Heat leading by 12. Now Oladipo. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Hero finds Oladipo. Shot clock at 5. Deep. Kept alive. That shot is off.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Now here's Reddish. Guarded closely. Gallinari passes to Reddish. Second chance effort. That one, no good. And it's Miami the other way. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Dedmon with it. Back to Hero. To the inside. With the putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Morris has got the opening bucket to start the second half for Miami.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
You have to give credit to the defenses. Protecting the rim, closing out hard. This one's been a grind.
There's Williams with the three. Connects from three-point range. Williams has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And here's Oladipo. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. It's stolen by Reddish. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. All going up court. Here's Herter. And the lead is down inside single digits.
Finding makeable shots. Kevin Herter continuing to become more efficient as they score.
Williams against Oladipo. To the paint. Rebound by Jang.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Gallinari passes to Herter. Takes a three. Morris with the rebound. The Heat leading by 9. There's Hero with the three. No good that time.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
And Tyler Hero's defense, maybe not his strength, but it's an area he's looking to improve.
You know what I like about him, though? He wants to improve, and that's half the battle. Bulking up would help him as he gets bullied a little bit on those drives. You like that he wants to be more than just a scorer, GA.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
Oladipo against Williams. And Oladipo kicks to Hero. And Oladipo, here we go.
And all that athleticism on display. Love whenever Oladipo puts his head down and just knifes to the rim.
Williams dishes to Jang. Gallinari outside. From deep three-point range, it's stolen by Morris. Oladipo with the ball. Williams picks him up. Here's Morris. Misses off the right eye. The Hawks trail by 11. And the wide open shot from Reddish. The Hawks again can't hit. Miami's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Down low. Here's Oladipo. Shot up 2 there. Oladipo's got his second bucket tonight.
Continues to develop as a playmaker. It's nice to see Tyler Hero create for others.
Williams for 3. Drills it from outside. Williams has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Hawks. He got it up. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Heat lead by 10. And we'll have the start of the... And This is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And so Lowry will bring it up for Miami. They've led by as many as 14 points. On the floor for Miami starting the fourth. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt for them. It's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the center, filling out the middle.
Doesn't get any higher percentage than this. Adebayo is ferocious when he gets it in close.
Williams for three. And it's Miami with the rebound. Here's Lowry. Robinson on the wing. It's stolen by Reddish. Right wing. Here's Herter. Defended by Butler. Back to Herter. The dish to Jang. The kick out to Williams. The three-pointer no good. And stolen by Jang. Inside. The shake. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his fourth rebound in this one. Lowry for three. Rebounded by the Hawks. Gallinari's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Outside Butler. For the three. Rebound by Chang. The Hawks trail by 12. Gallinari passes to Williams. Back to Gallinari. The shot from the low post is good. Gallinari's got his first basket.
Because he's so good at shooting it and driving it. Defenses overplay Lou, leaving other guys free.
Lowry feeling it out a bit. Adebayo down low. Jang defending. The shot by Adebayo, no good. And the Hawks can't hang on to the ball. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Miami leading by 10. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. It's stolen by Capella. Stolen by Tucker. Opens it up for Adebayo. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Wonderful play. With that long wingspan and huge hands, Adebayo catches and finishes with ease.
Young with the ball. From past the arc. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. The Heat have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. And a deep three from Lowry. Off target from outside.
Just not feeling it from beyond the arc. Sometimes that happens. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Miami's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Out of bounds. It will go to the Hawks. The Hawks trail by 12. Young outside from the arc. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Back to Capella. Tries again. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. To the paint, here's Tucker.
Great stop by John, reading the situation and right on top of that shot.
To the inside, stolen by Tucker. They get a hand on it, stolen by Collins.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Heat.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Robinson.
high-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Robinson. It's stolen by Capella. Now, here's Collins. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
The shot by Lowry. Wide open. No good with the triple. Here's Young. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
And so it's Miami winning this one. They came. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, let's get it.
Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Miami, on the wing, Robinson and Butler. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point. For the athleticism on display tonight, Doris. Each team has guys who can fly.
Transition, wide open basketball with the potential for the electric on every possession. Let's tip it up.
Outside Paul. Bridges outside. Paul against Lowry. Paul passes to Bridges. No good from outside. For 3, Robinson. Doesn't go that time. And Phoenix the other way now. Down low. Here's Crowder. And it's Miami with a rebound.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Lowry, good.
When Kyle Lowry touches that painted area, he is aggressive to score it, and he is so able to finish on the interior.
Booker finds Bridges. Pass to Paul. Shot clock at 6. The Suns need to get off a shot. There's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Lowry against Paul. To the middle. Here's Butler. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist.
Well, Kyle Lowry has spent his entire career finding open teammates.
And Kyle Lowry had a ton of suitors in free agency, and many teams felt he could be the player to put them over the top. But ultimately, he chose the Heat because they had recently gone to the finals. And I'll tell you what, it seems like a great fit overall.
And Ayton gets it to go.
Well, you think about DeAndre Ayton, it's his size that comes to mind, and he understands how to utilize that to score.
Booker against Lowry. Over to the wing. Back to Adebayo. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Outstanding shot blocker. DeAndre Ayton off his feet in a hurry to send it back.
That's good from Paul. On the assist from Crowder.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
The Suns trailing. To the inside. And Crowder with the jam.
What a savvy pass by Devin Booker, making the smart choice, moving the basketball.
Now Lowry. Adebayo in the post. Is covered by Ayton. Adebayo, no good. The Suns have gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. Booker with it. Guarded by Adebayo. No, stopping him there. Damn. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And that one's good. Paul.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Lowry outside. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now. Here's Paul. 1:03 left in the first quarter. Outside Booker. Back to Paul. Ayton inside. Working on Adebayo. Ayton, no good. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
To the right side. Lowry against Paul. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
His first personal foul.
Boy, Kyle Lowry is such a tough player, and I mean that physically and mentally. Whatever team he plays for, he's the leader, and he sets the tone. The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Booker with it. Now guarded by Butler. Booker can't get it to go.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Adebayo passes to Butler. Robinson on the wing. Pass to Tucker. Adebayo with it. Back to Tucker. It's all tied in Miami. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And one of the league's best at drawing charges. Kyle Lowry explains what a difference.
It's a real nice momentum shift.
Boy, Grant, he's as tough as they come, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, he grew up in Philly, idolizing Allen Iverson. Lowry's tenacity and willingness to put his body on the line, actually reminiscent of Iverson's.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
They have done a tremendous job of drawing contact and putting officials in a place where they simply have to make the call.
Heading the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. And it's Adebayo in at the center. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Ball finds Bridges. Lowry against Paul. 5 to shoot. The rebound by Lowry. The Heat with the lead. Right side, Tucker. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Pass to Butler. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Just really smart distribution from Jimmy Butler right there. He's putting a bigger emphasis on getting his teammates involved.
Ball passes to Booker. Stolen by Lowry. And here we go. The Heat fast break. Butler can't get it to go. Outside Paul. Out to Bridges. Pass to Aiden. Back to Bridges. And he drives in. And it's Bridges with the jam.
If you overplay Mikal Bridges to take the jump shot, that's creating driving lanes, and he'll take advantage.
Lowry with it. Now guarded by Crowder. Here's Butler. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first.
That's on Mikal Bridges.
And good whistle there.
That's good from Butler. All right, we're putting you on the spot here, Doris. Who do you think is the best head coach in the NBA?
Boy, you're trying to get me into trouble, B.A. I think most people are going to answer sort of old school Pop because of the number of championships. I'm going to take it in a different direction and say one of the guys that captivates me, whether he's loaded with stars or whether he's trying to grind it out, that would be Eric Spoelstra. He's got the ability to X and O with the best of them, and I think he manages people as well as anyone I've seen.
Adebayo with the rejection.
What a menacing swat by Bam, letting them know there are no easy shots when he's around.
And Tucker gets it to go.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Paul for 3. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
And this is such a sharp weapon for Chris Paul, right? Most times you just assume he's going to knock that free ball down. There is an absolute certainty that when Chris Paul stops playing basketball, he will be in Springfield in the Hall of Fame. Wherever he's been able to play, he has been able to thrive.
Inside, Crowder with a steal. Here's Booker. Here's Bridges. Can't hit from in close. The Heat have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. And it's Robinson penetrating. Pass to Tucker. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far. And with Paul, after some injuries early, he changed how he went about his offense.
Well, you think about him coming out of college, he was very solid athletically. Still good in that department, obviously. But the vast majority of his success comes from one of the best IQs and knowledge of the game that we've ever seen.
Paul with it. Picked up by Tucker. The drive by Paul. Basket's good. Paul's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, to a good point guard, running the pick and roll in the NBA is second nature. Chris Paul's been doing this a long, long time.
Outside Robinson. Pass to Tucker. Lowry outside. Butler up top. Covered by Crowder. The shot by Butler. No good.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns.
Suns substitution.
Outside Payne. Here's Shaman. Back to Payne. Clock at 4. Here's McGee. And they get it back. Johnson passes to Payne. The kick out to Johnson. Back to Payne. This one for 3. The shot no good. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Heat leading by 3.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. And in one stretch there, they were up by 6. They gained and
we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. It's been quite a game for Chris Paul.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And so in the game for the Suns, JaVale McGee out there with Frank Kaminsky. Then there's Cam Payne, and then it's Landry Shamet, and it's Johnson in at the 3.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Oladipo against Payne. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first.
The former number 2 overall pick in 2013. Oladipo gives you production, but he also plays with a bit of an edge.
And Oladipo drops them both. And no doubt, when he's rolling, Oladipo strikes fear in the hearts of the opponents.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, he's merciless on the attack. He plays with so much heart and passion. Not much fun to play against, but he's exciting to watch.
Outside Payne. Going inside. Oladipo with a block.
Well, how about the athleticism of Victor Oladipo twice on the pipes?
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Shooting for Phoenix, Cameron Payne. 2.
First free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. And here's Oladipo. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Now here's Johnson. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. McGee. Opening close, and he drops it in. And the Suns lead by 1.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Hero, the pass to Oladipo. Pass to Morris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
McGee finds Payne. Kaminsky outside. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. And here's the fast break. Pass to Dedmon. Oladipo on the wing. Six on the shot clock. To the inside. Oh, the slam dunk by Morris.
Now, Victor Oladipo's passing skills probably unappreciated. This guy is very unselfish and capable.
Payne against Oladipo. Here's Payne to the left wing. Oh, the block just stops it cold and takes possession. Here's Hero. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Oladipo against Payne. Johnson passes to Kaminsky. Outside Payne. There's the three. And the Suns miss again.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
And the call will be against Frank Kaminsky. That's his first foul.
Team foul.
1:41 left in the third quarter. Oladipo into the lane. That one doesn't drop. And Phoenix the other way now. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Kaminsky, left side.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
That free throw misses.
The line for the Suns. Frank Kaminsky III.
He hits the second from the line. We've got 1:23 left in the third. Stolen by Payne. Beyond the arc. He buries it from three. Payne's got 5. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
Oladipo, the pass to Hero. There's the triple. Miami, no good that time either. For Phoenix, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Outside Payne. Pass to Shaman. 4-3. Here's Johnson. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his second personal foul. Team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for the Suns, Cameron Johnson.
And Johnson drops them both. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
Your Miami Heat dancer.
A line change here for Miami.
Give him a hand, fans. Your Miami Heat dancer.
36 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Lowry against Payne. Here's Butler, and he banks in the layup. Butler's got his second basket of the game.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Payne with it. He's got 5. Puts up a 3. Rebound by the Heat. Butler's got 4 rebounds in the game. Down low. Here's Lowry. Up and in on the layup. Lowry's got his third bucket of the night. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. It's the Heat leading by a point. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the... Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. The Heat with the lead. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Butler in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Booker against Robinson. Out to Lowry. 3 on the clock. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Suns ball.
Now Paul. Outside Booker. Pass to Bridges. Outside Booker. Now here's Bridges. Robinson with a steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Butler's shot is good. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
And you also have to give credit to them for their shot blocking. They've had a ton of rejections in this ballgame.
Outside for Butler. Cans it from the wing. And now a 5-point Heat lead.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Back to Paul. Butler with a steal. He's all alone. And it's Butler with the jam.
Well, that's quick hands and a quick mind by Jimmy Butler. Creates a turnover, gets right out in transition.
Paul passes to Aiden. The ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Lowry. Here's Tucker. Pass to Lowry. And again, it's Miami converting.
They've earned 3 of their last 5 points in transition.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. And here's Paul. Aiden with it. Guarded by Adebayo. Here's Bridges. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul of the game. For Miami, they've gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Lowry against Paul. Back to Lowry. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. The Suns trailing. Good chance here for Booker. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
Well, that should surprise no one. Devin Booker so good in the mid-range.
Now here's Lowry. Outside Butler. Beyond the arc. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Fast break Miami. Adebayo with it. Now guarded by Crowder. Butler up top. And the Heat, another 3.
Boy, you have to love how competitive Jimmy Butler is. Understanding he's in rhythm, let me take on the burden offensively.
1:41 left to play in the fourth quarter. Paul passes to Booker. Out to Bridges. Clock at 6. Pass to Aiden. Here's Booker. Over Butler. And the shot falls short that time.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
And here's Lowry. There's the 3. And Aiden pulls it down. Aiden's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. For 3, Bridges. And Crowder with the jam.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Heat.
You can score without sharing the ball, but it can be a whole lot easier when guys are assisting one another.
Yeah, they were very patient. They were also unselfish, and ultimately, that's why they were so efficient.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Jimmy Butler.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. And here are the Suns now. They trail by 14. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
Well, if Booker is in three-point territory, the defense has got to be there on the catch. He's got such tremendous accuracy from deep.
Here's Lowry. From deep three-point range. And Aiden pulls it down. And a comeback here looking very unlikely.
Absolutely everything would have to go their way at this point.
Butler against Paul. Fires the three. It's off. So no problem for Miami as they get. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Thank you very
much. He sure is, David. Great report. Thanks. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. And for Phoenix, Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young. And tonight, Greg, 2 teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience.
And we'll see some spectacular plays, but also a few boneheaded ones as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
Booker the pass to Paul. Kicks it out to Booker. Clock at 6. Back to Crowder. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish, continues to do so. What a dime.
Young looking it over. The putback. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Paul against Young. On the wing, Bridges. Ayton kicks to Paul. Over Young. Here's Ayton. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Assertive from Ayton, wanting to score often and then forcing the D right there at his size. D foul.
Ayton hits them both. Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Ball against Young. Feeds to Collins. Crowder with the steal. Young with the steal. Capella inside. He's covered by Ayton. And it's Capella missing.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
And Crowder slams it in.
And anytime Crowder gets to the rim, he likes to send a message.
Young against Paul. Outside, Bogdanovich. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Collins. That shot off. Bridges with some nice defense. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass to Booker. In the corner, it's Bridges. Ayton dishes to Bridges. And it's good off the back rim and in.
Bridges finding his spot, and his team finds him with the ball. Good mechanics there, too. And Bridges, in his young part of his career, has taken on the challenge of guarding some of the league's best offensive players.
The Hawks shoot their first free throws of the game. And he can't get the first one. And Brent, with Mikal Bridges, defense is his calling card.
I love the fact that he just has such great hands, anticipation, and length. And he just plays a lot bigger than the size he is on the floor. That kind of stuff disrupts offensive players, and he also just continues to track. Even if he's beat, he will give you second effort to stay in the plays defensively. That's a high-level skill for a young player.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Here's Collins following the basket by Chris Paul.
Well, Ayton flashing some good movement there and great timing.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, pass to Paul. And it's good. With time running down on the shot clock. Paul's got his second basket of the game.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Outside Collins. Young against Paul. A nice shot by Young.
Every player his size has a lot of creativity to the game, especially scoring. And Trey is a flat-out scorer.
Now here's Paul. Booker with it. On the wing, Bridges. Back to Booker. Kicks it out to Paul. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. In the corner, it's Capella. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. Now here's Paul. Booker outside. He dishes it to Ayton. Up again. And it's in. Wow, he nails the buzzer beater. And so it's the Phoenix Suns in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Guys, what's your take so far on the Suns?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Setting the floor for the Suns. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Suns. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Bridges attacking. The second effort, and Capella sends it back.
Well, Capella's reach is so intimidating for anybody on the inside. That's why you can anchor your defense with him.
Tries yet again. Crowder, and Crowder stays with it. Crowder's got the lead up to 11 now for Phoenix.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Driving the lane. Young pass to Collins. Backed in, coming off the assist from Young.
We appreciate Trae Young and that shooting ability, but reminding us once again, he will dish.
Growing up in a military family, John Collins moved around a lot as a kid, Brent, getting to experience different parts of the world.
Yeah, interesting upbringing, born in Utah, moved to Guam, lived in Turkey, was in the U.S. Virgin Islands. It's a lot of life experience for any kid growing up, let alone a guy who's trying to find his way in competitive basketball. And John Collins, maybe playing soccer on all those military bases has helped out that footwork a little bit, Kevin.
And the pass to Crowder. Kicks it to Ayton. It's stolen by Capella. And now here comes Collins leading the break. Yep, it counts.
John
Collins has got 6 points.
Well, John Collins does a nice job reading the defense there, staying focused right through the contact and gets the finish.
Booker outside. Pass to Crowder. Bridges, no one around him. It's good from long range. He's got 7.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Young finds Capella. And Young, here we go. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Booker outside. Back to Paul. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Booker against Bogdanovic. No good from Booker.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And now the Suns, a fast break.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Ball against Young. Paul kicks to Booker. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists in the game. And here's Young. Driving to the basket. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Young's got 4 points now in the quarter. And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard movement. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively.
Hunter kicks to Capella. Outside Collins. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his second personal
that
foul.
One on Ayton.
How about that? John Collins with some footwork down low. That looked like it's been practiced in the offseason.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor.
And one of the bigger names in free agency, John Collins, ends up re-signing with Atlanta. Didn't see too much of a bigger market for him during the process. And he fits in so well with the future of this team.
Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive.
And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Hunter.
Every basket from this kind of range is going to help Hunter's perimeter game. Doesn't worry about the defense.
Payne kicks to Johnson. And Phoenix turns it over again. And the Hawks with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Young inside. Working on Payne. Capella dishes to Young. 6 to shoot. The 19-foot shot. Rebounded by McGee.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Got it off in time. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Suns lead by 3. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter suit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. Things were going Phoenix's way from the beginning. They scorched the hardwood with an aggressive style that put them on a 12-3 run to start. They were able to string together a 9. And that'll do it.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. One of the stories here, John Collins getting it done today.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And on the floor for Nate McMillan starting the second half. On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Gallinari is out there with Gorgie Gang. And it's Williams at the point. The dish now to Gallinari. Passes it to Herter. For the tie. Rebound by the Suns. They've led by as many as 11 points.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And the foul on Cam Reddish.
First team foul.
That is his first foul of the game. Pass to Shamet. It's rebounded by Herter. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul.
JaVale McGee.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
The Hawks trail by 3. Here's Williams. The pass to Herter. He kicks it to Reddish. The Hawks working the ball around, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
Landry Shamet. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Nobody near Williams. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team. Just fighting tonight.
Here's Payne. That one doesn't go. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Whoa! And that's a rugged play.
Gracious. You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. And what a career it's been for Lou Williams. You forget just how long, Greg, he's produced at this level.
And how about came into the league at 19, a decade and a half later, he's still an incredible scorer. Longevity like that isn't easy to come by.
Can I say it? Terrific athleticism from Gallinari. I just did.
Down low, McGee goes straight to the defender. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Post game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Back to Herter. Just 4 to shoot. Pulls from the top of the key, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on JaVale McGee.
Already impressing at a young age. Kevin Herter's dead-eye accuracy from deep, combined with being a fearless competitor going inside. It's going to pay some dividends throughout his career.
Johnson finds Kaminsky. Payne looking around to the middle. Here's McGee, and he banks in the layup. McGee's got it all tied up now for Phoenix.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Williams, that's a 2-pointer, stolen by McGee. And here we go. Back to Payne. And stolen by Jang. Herter passes to Gallinari. For 3. Rebound by Johnson. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. And that's a foul called on Gallinari. That'll be his second foul of the game. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Payne up top, defended by Young. Payne in the post, working on Collins for the lead, and it's finished off inside by Kaminsky.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Pass to Capella, kicks to Bogdanovich. A shot off that time, and Phoenix will come the other way. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
And the slam dunk by McGee.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Young is double. Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Capella.
And Capella just smashing through the contact on the inside that time.
Payne in the post, defended by Young. Kaminsky kicks to Payne. Over Bogdanovich, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Collins.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
That's good from Payne. And the Suns here with a different look. Andre Ayton's checked in for JaVale McGee. Crowder comes in for Kaminsky. Mikal Bridges checked in for Johnson. And it's Devin Booker in for Landry Shamet. Bogdanovich, no luck. It's tipped. It's stolen by Capella. Here's Collins. And the layup is good. 10 points for John Collins.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
Beyond the arc. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Phoenix ahead, leading by just one. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Backcourt pair, Payne at the point with Booker beside him. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
Personal foul. First team foul. Now into the lineup for your Suns, Chris Paul.
Young outside. Here's Capella. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. The Suns leading. Paul outside. Dishes it to Bridges. Bogdanovich against Booker. 4 on the clock. And the dunk by Booker.
So tough to guard. Devin Booker combining that range with the handle.
Young against Paul. Down low. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here.
Atlanta ball.
Paul against Young. To the inside. Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And that's where you want to feed Clint Capella, deep down on the interior part of the paint. Let him power it through.
Paul surveying the floor. Ayton the pass to Bridges. Ayton with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Booker against Bogdanovich. Crowder kicks to Booker. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Crowder. To the wing on the left.
Like the defensive effort from Young there. He gave it all and was rewarded with the miss.
In the corner, it's Hunter. Drives to the hoop. Kicks it out to Collins. Passes it to Hunter. The Hawks need to get off a shot here and finish off by Collins.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Young against Paul. Pass to Ayton. Back to Booker. Kicks it out to Paul. Bridges outside. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Paul goes in. That one goes in.
I just love how Chris Paul steps up and nails crucial baskets. A huge momentum-changing shot there. You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
Outside Collins. And finished off by Collins.
The big man coming through. Collins delivering. That's the big fella.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Paul against Young for 3. Booker. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Young. The feed to Collins. Another shot. Some solid defense from Ayton. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Here's Bogdanovich. That one's not going to go. Good work defensively by Crowder. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. He dishes it to Paul. Booker outside. The ball. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Paul's got 5 points now this quarter.
Chris Paul has drained plenty of huge shots in his career. Easy to see why he's so revered.
Inside, here's Capella. And the rejection by Ayton. Hunter finds Young. The Hawks working the ball around. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Young. Good!
Trey Young.
He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Ball outside with the drive, and Capella sends it back, and they'll keep possession. Ball passes to Crowder. They shoot again. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Ball outside. The Suns need to get a shot off. It's off. Atlanta calls timeout. It's tied at 39. 1 second left to play here in the fourth. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Clint Capella.
And he's provided them with a major mismatch on that low block tonight. That they've been able to lean on his scoring in the paint. And if nothing else has worked, he's given them a reliable option on every possession.
And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And we'll return shortly. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. So Atlanta will get the first possession. And so they have the first opportunity on offense right here as we begin overtime. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here. Brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. And so in the game for the Hawks, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter in at the 3. Bogdanovich against Paul. Here's Crowder. Collins with some nice D. The Hawks shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Here's Bogdanovich. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The Suns shooting 43% from the field. Now Bridges. In the corner, Crowder with it. Back to Bridges. Ayton trying to break free. Great positioning on the putback. And the Suns lead by 2.
How about a pivotal hoop from DeAndre Ayton?
2 minutes remaining in overtime. 2 minutes.
Young against Paul. Young pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And how about Capella? Not the guy you expect, but cool under pressure that time.
Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the floor since the start of overtime. Paul left side. Booker the pass to Paul. Outside Crowder. And Trey Young gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
About 90 seconds off the clock here in the extra period. Paul against Young. Paul dishes to Crowder. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. 80 points for Jay Crowder.
And Crowder out there for the big-time bucket.
Young against Paul. And Young kicks to Hunter. The pass to Collins. Crowder with the steal. Booker with no one around, and the Suns tack on 2 more.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
To the paint, here's Collins. Yes!
And maybe not the first guy you think about. Collins in the clutch.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. They've led by as many as 11 points. Booker, right side.
Chris Paul is so special is because he can just navigate around pick and rolls, find open areas, and there's just no defense for that.
Here's Young from the arc. Rebound by the Suns.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Crowder with it. Shot clock at 6. On deep. He's off on that one.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.